What's good, YouTube? It's me, Super Tank. Hey, how you doing? Let's talk about sports. I know I normally don't really talk about sports on my YouTube channel, but let's talk about this week. I'm a football guy. You see, I'm a big dude. I've been playing all my life. I wish I would have stood with football, but I gave it up a long time ago. But let's talk about power rankings this week. And I'm a Philadelphia Eagles guy and a Tennessee Titans guy. I know that's a weird combination of the two, but I like those teams. Let's talk about the power rankings and why I think some of the power rankings effed up. I think they're giving too much credit to certain teams because of what they did in the past instead of what they're doing to this year. So let's take out consideration. Let's forget about the past. The past is the past. Let's leave it there. But let's talk about now and what I think about now and how these teams are playing right now. Number one, let's go right into it. The Minnesota Vikings, number one, defense destroying everyone. Their offense is doing okay, a little above that, a little bit above, or maybe around there about average. Number one. Number two, the Patriots. Patriots stay number two versus any other team. I know there's other teams that are 4-1, but that is a well-balanced team, and they're going to stay at number two. Number three, it's not the Seahawks. Come on, NFL.com. NFL.com. Come on, Seahawks, really? Disgusting. Number three is the Broncos. The reason I put the Broncos at number three is because their defense is playing better than any other team in the NFL other than the Minnesota Vikings and the Philadelphia Eagles. They only lost one game. They're 4-1. And I say, as of right now, they're number three. Number four, I want to say the Steelers. The reason why the Steelers is number four is because their offense is better than any other team in the NFL. They're scoring a lot of points. And their defense is playing okay other than they lost to the Philadelphia Eagles. Number five, it's going to be the Atlanta Falcons. I don't want them but them number five because I saw what they did last year when they went 5-0. After that, they freaking crashed and every team beat them. But we're going to keep them right down for number five is because they're playing lights out on offense. Hopefully they can keep on doing that week by week. I see that team being a really good offensive team. Number six is the Green Bay Packers. Their offense is playing really good. They're 3-1. They didn't get to play those 5 games like every other team. They had it by, but they're playing really good. So I'm gonna keep them at number six. Number seven, the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys is playing really, really well. Their defense is playing better is because their offense is staying on the field. But if their offense don't stay on the field and they play a top three defense, they might have a hard time playing against that team because their defense will falter. Number eight is the Philadelphia Eagles. The reason why I said the Philadelphia Eagles is number eight is because their offense is top three or top five in the lead, and their defense is top three, top five in the lead. They only lost to the Lions. Sorry about that, guys. Someone came in the store. So number eight is Philadelphia Eagles. They're playing really good ball. They should have never lost a game against the Lions, which would have raised them probably to number two or number three of the NFL, but they lost against the Lions, so gotta put them at number eight. They're playing really well. That game was suspect. It was off their bye, so give them a chance. Let's see how they look in the next couple of weeks since the Redskins and the Minnesota Vikings. Let's see how after those 2 weeks, and after that against Dallas, let's see what they're at after those. And if they lose those games, then they might go down to the 20s or the high teens. So right now they're number eight. Keep it up, Philadelphia. Number nine, I'm going to say the Raiders. The Raiders are number nine. They're playing really well. They're winning games they should win. I don't know if they can keep this up, but as of right now, they're playing really good football. They go on number nine, and I hope they keep on doing it. I think they have a good offensive line, which they can throw the ball to Crabtree. He's playing very well. I know he's in a couple of years in the league. He's a little older, but he's still doing his thing. It's the number 10 team. I wanted to say the Ravens, but they fell 2 weeks in a row. Hopefully they can bounce back. So they cannot be number 10. So I want to say the Rams, but they lost the second game. So it's going to have to be the Seattle Seahawks. Number 10, Seattle Seahawks. I'm not too happy about them. I know they're better than this. But hopefully they can turn around and show everybody that there are to be a force to be reckoned with, because I think they're a top 3 team. I know they're 3-1 and only lost 1 game, but it's the way they have been playing. They haven't been scoring too many points. Their offense is better than that. Hopefully they could turn it around and start scoring over 20s on a consistent basis, not, lose to the Rams and then almost win, then barely won the following week, and then finally had a good week when I think they played against the 49ers. But come on, the 49ers is not that good. So it's like they haven't played a really, really good team. So let them keep on playing, and hopefully they can turn around and they can start clicking a little more, because I think that team is better when what they're at. They should definitely be a top 3 team. Good defense, good offense. They should be a top 3 team in the NFL. But as of right now, they're not. To me, to NFL.com, they are. They're ranked number 3. Come on, really? But as of me right now, they're 10. They're number 10, and they're going to stay number 10 until they show me otherwise. That's it for this today, guys. I think my list is pretty good. I think my list is actually consistent with also they want their wins and losses, as well as how they lost and win. Only team that I could think that should be higher on that list, since they haven't played more games, they have played less games, are the Packers and the Eagles. Those 2 teams only played 4 games. Other teams played 5, other than the Seahawks. So those teams had byes already. So we got to give those guys a little bit more chance until these other teams get byes, and we can see where they at in the next few weeks. But I think the Packers are a better team. I think the Eagles are a better team, and I definitely think Seattle's a better team than most of the teams that are in front of them. I think the Falcons are playing good, but I don't think they're better than the Steelers, the Packers, the Cowboys, or the Eagles. But they're playing really well. I know they have a really good offensive threat over there, but I think their defense is going to show its true colors in the next couple of weeks, and you'll see what I mean. The Broncos playing really good on defense, but I don't think the defense can keep on what they're doing, and their offense is going to falter. I see that team barely making the playoffs if their offense doesn't show up. If their offense show up, they don't make the playoffs without a problem. But if the offense don't show up, then they barely make the playoffs, guys. They're overhyping them a little too much. I know their defense is really good, but come on, defense can win games. They can definitely win games, but you got to put points up. If you don't put points up, you're not winning games. The Steelers, they're a really good offensive team, but I think their defense was showing that it can get killed. And the Cowboys are playing really well. I don't think they're better than the Steelers, the Packers. Right now, I can't talk about my division, but I think the Eagles are the best team overall in our division. But the Cowboys definitely have the better advantage when it comes to the offensive weapons. So defense better on the Eagles side, offense is better on the Cowboys side. And if they're going to keep on dinging it every 5-6 yards, not throwing it deep, they can keep on winning games. But as soon as they start throwing it deep, that's when they're going to have mistakes, definitely against these top 5 defense. So this is Super Tank. Please like, rate, subscribe. I really like my top 10 picks. I think they're the best of the best. And people from Raiders, man, y'all doing your thing. Y'all got to keep on doing it, guys. And Seahawks, come on, play better. Don't just score 14, 13 points and think you're going to win every game. You're not. You're not going to happen. Seahawks, you're better than that. You're top 3 on my list. Y'all should be top 3 on my list, but you're not. You're number 10. Turn around before it's too late. This is Super Tank. Please like, rate, and subscribe. And I'm out.